A University of Southern California student is speaking out about the recruiting tactics of the alleged mastermind behind the college admission scandal. Rick Singer is his name. He pleaded guilty and led prosecutors to more than 30 parents. Those indicted include actresses Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. The student we spoke with is asked to remain anonymous. She says that Rick Singer approached her mother with an offer that seemed too good to be true. And we know how this ends. It was. Carter Evans is at USC with more on the story. Carter, good morning.
Good morning. The USC student basically says that Singer solicited her mother as a client after a referral from a friend. Now, she thought his services were totally legitimate at the time until he resurfaced as the face of this multi-million-dollar scandal.
Knowing everything I know now, I just think, thank God, because that could have been me.
In the midst of her college application process, this 21-year-old says her mother got a call from Rick Singer.
He asked her what my grades were. He asked her what my ACT score was. She told him, and he said, oh, those aren't getting her into Ivy Leagues.
She says Singer told her mom he knew how to guarantee admission into Stanford.
He goes, oh, well, you know, is she athletically involved in any way? Is she a star athlete? And my mom says, this girl can't play anything. She's terrible at athletics. And he kind of just said, oh, it won't be a problem. She didn't think it was anything weird. She just thought, wow, this guy must be so good at his job that it doesn't matter that my daughter can't shoot a basketball.
She ultimately turned down the offer.
You have anything to say?
But the pitch apparently worked for others. Davina Isaacson, seen here leaving court Monday, was named in the federal indictment along with her husband. It says their oldest daughter got into UCLA after submitting fake soccer credentials. The university's website lists Lauren Isaacson as a midfielder on the 2017 team, but she was not pictured in the team photo. The site also says she was team captain of the Woodside Soccer Club from 2012 to 2016. But a club official tells CBS This Morning they have no record of her ever being there. We were hoping to learn more about what motivated Rick Singer by speaking with his lawyer, Don Heller. But minutes before our scheduled interview Wednesday, Heller told us an assistant U.S. attorney called and discouraged him from talking to the media, reminding him that his client was cooperating with the prosecution. In a statement, the Department of Justice told us Mr. Heller needs to decide what is in his and his client's best interest. The government will not try this case in the media.
I look back now, and I think of him as just this slimy salesman who probably pitched the same thing to every naive parent and kid.
The USC student says she can see how a scheme like this can be fueled by the intense pressures of getting into college.
It just kind of goes to show how easily people can be swindled into things and how our culture values getting into prestigious universities so highly that people are willing to do things like this.
Now, when it comes to the most high-profile people involved in this case, Full House actress Lori Loughlin and her husband are due in a Boston courtroom next week. Felicity Huffman's court date has been postponed. She's due back in court next month. Both are out on bail. Gayle?
A lot of interest in this story. Thank you very much, Carter.